Iowa, the Hawkeye state, the corn state, a place where the horizon stretches as far as the eye can see and the skies are as wide as the smiles of its residents. The state that's flatter than a pancake. Okay, maybe that last one's a bit of an exaggeration, but you get the picture. It's a land where the earth meets the sky in a seamless blend of green and blue. Iowa, my friends, is a place of simple pleasures, friendly faces, and enough corn to feed a small country, or a large one, depending on the harvest. The people here are as hearty and wholesome as the crops they grow. First things first, let's get the obvious out of the way. Iowa is known for its corn. Fields upon fields of golden stalk swaying in the breeze, a sight that's both humbling and awe-inspiring. And soybeans and hogs. Yes, Iowa is a powerhouse of agricultural production, contributing significantly to the nation's food supply. It's like the agricultural heartland of America. The machinery, the hard work, the dedication, it all comes together to create a symphony of productivity. But there's more to Iowa than meets the eye. Beyond the fields and farms, there are vibrant cities and quaint small towns, each with its own unique charm. Bustling cities, charming small towns, and a history as rich and fertile as our soil. From the modern skyline of Des Moines to the historic streets of small towns, there's a story to be told at every corner. So buckle up, Buttercup, as we take a whirlwind tour of the Hawkeye state. Get ready to explore the nooks and crannies of this fascinating place. We'll explore everything from the cost of living to the political landscape, all while keeping things light, engaging, and maybe even a little bit funny. Because understanding Iowa means understanding its people and their way of life. Because hey, even in a state known for its corn, life is never boring. Festivals, fairs, and community gatherings bring people together in celebration of their shared heritage, especially when you're surrounded by corn. Corn mazes, corn festivals, and even corn art. It's all part of the fun. Lots and lots of corn. So join us as we delve into the heart of Iowa, where the corn is plentiful, the people are warm, and the stories are endless. And speaking of stories, let's not forget the top 5 biggest cities in Iowa: Des Moines, Cedar Rapids, Davenport, Sioux City, and Waterloo. Each of these cities is a hub of activity and is connected to its own metropolitan area, offering a blend of urban excitement and Midwestern charm. Des Moines, the capital city, boasts a population of over 214,000. It's the political and economic heart of Iowa, home to the Iowa State Capitol and the Papa John Sculpture Park. The city is a hub for insurance companies and hosts the famous Iowa State Fair. Cedar Rapids, with a population of around 133,000, is known for its thriving art scene and historical landmarks like the Bruce Moore Mansion and the National Czech and Slovak Museum. It's also a major center for grain processing. Davenport, part of the Quad Cities, has a population of about 102,000. It's known for its vibrant riverfront along the Mississippi River, the Figa Art Museum, and the beautiful Vanderveer Botanical Park. Sioux City, with a population of nearly 83,000, is rich in history and culture. Key attractions include the Sioux City Art Center and the Sergeant Floyd Monument, commemorating the only man to die on the Lewis and Clark expedition. Waterloo, home to about 67,000 people, is known for the John Deere Tractor and Engine Museum and the Cedar Valley Arboretum. It's a city with a strong industrial base and a rich cultural heritage. Each of these cities contributes to the diverse tapestry of Iowa, offering a unique blend of history, culture, and economic significance. So, whether you're exploring the bustling streets of Des Moines or the historic landmarks of Sioux City, there's always something new to discover in the Hawkeye State. And speaking of fairs, did you know that Iowa hosts over 100 county fairs each year? These fairs are a celebration of community, agriculture, and fun. From the famous Iowa State Fair in Des Moines to smaller county fairs, there's always a fair happening somewhere in the state. These fairs offer everything from thrilling rides and delicious fair food to livestock shows and live entertainment. It's a time for Iowans to come together, celebrate their heritage, and enjoy some good old-fashioned fun. Let's talk dollars and cents, folks. When it comes to stretching your hard-earned money, location is everything. Iowa's cost of living is surprisingly affordable. Like, really affordable. It's a place where you can actually see your paycheck last longer. Housing is relatively cheap, with the average home value hovering around $180,000. Imagine owning a cozy home with a lush green lawn and a white picket fence. That's less than the price of a one-bedroom condo in some parts of the country. In big cities, you might be paying double or even triple for a tiny space. Utilities won't break the bank either, with lower costs for electricity, heating, and water compared to many urban areas, and groceries are relatively inexpensive, especially if you're a fan of corn. And really, who isn't? Fresh produce is abundant and affordable. Of course, salaries might be a tad lower than in other states, but hey, you're saving a bundle on housing and everyday expenses. That's gotta count for something, right? More savings means more financial freedom and less stress about making ends meet. So if you're tired of big city prices and yearning for a place where your paycheck goes a little further, consider a change of scenery. Iowa might just be the ticket. It's a place where you can enjoy a simpler, more affordable lifestyle. Just, be prepared to see a lot of corn, fields and fields of it. But we've already covered that, haven't we? So pack your bags and get ready for a new adventure in the heartland. Now, let's address the elephant in the cornfield: missing persons. Iowa reports a few hundred missing person cases each year. But before you start picturing cornfields whispering with secrets, know this: most cases are resolved quickly. It's more likely someone wandered off after one too many corn dogs at the fair than anything sinister. Speaking of the fair, oh boy, that's a story for another time. Just remember, if you're ever lost in an Iowa cornfield, don't panic. Just follow the sweet smell of butter and fried food. You're bound to stumble upon the fair eventually. Iowa became the 29th state way back in 1846. It was a time of great change and opportunity as settlers moved westward in search of new beginnings. We were once a territory known as organic land, which sounds way cooler than Iowa. But hey, who are we to argue with history? The name change marked a new chapter in our story. From our roots as a hub for the Underground Railroad, helping slaves escape to freedom, we played a crucial role in one of the most significant movements in American history. To our role as a major agricultural powerhouse, feeding not just our nation, but the world. Our fertile lands and hardworking farmers have always been our pride. Iowa has always been a land of hard work and resilience. Through changing times and challenges, we've stood strong and adapted. Although we've had our fair share of, shall we say, learning experiences along the way. From natural disasters to economic hardships, we've faced it all. But more on that later. For now, let's focus on the journey that brought us here. Let's just say that Iowa's past isn't all sunshine and cornfields. We've weathered storms, both literal and metaphorical. There's a bit of, let's call it, character sprinkled in there too. The people of Iowa have always been known for their grit and determination, shaping the state into what it is today. Good news, everyone! Iowa boasts a low homicide rate. It's like the Mr. Rogers neighborhood of states. But instead of puppets and cardigans, we have corn and, well, more corn. We're talking a homicide rate so low you're more likely to get into a heated debate about the best way to cook a pork chop than you are to witness a crime. So rest assured, folks, in Iowa, you can sleep soundly at night, lulled by the gentle rustling of cornfields and maybe the occasional oink of a pig. The ups and downs of Iowa life. Iowa boasts a respectable college graduation rate, hovering around 70%. Not too shabby, eh? Our public universities like the University of Iowa and Iowa State University are pretty darn good, if we do say so ourselves. Now about that minimum wage, it's currently stuck at $7.25 an hour, the same as the federal minimum. But hey, you win some, you lose some. Iowa's economy isn't just about corn and soybeans, although those are pretty important, we'll admit. But did you know Iowa's making waves in the tech industry? Des Moines, the capital city, is becoming a bit of a tech hub. Renewable energy, wind power, baby. Practically the wind turbine capital of the Midwest. So yeah, Iowa's got it going on, like the hidden gem of the Midwest. Just don't tell everyone or they'll all want to move. And then where would all the corn go? Please like, share, and subscribe for more content.